I wrote a brief history of Old Testament criticism because I remember as a student the kind of dizzying amount of information that comes regarding all of these figures and their various approaches to the subject matter. So I thought in conversation with a friend that I might give it a try to think through how might be a helpful and accessible way for students to get some sort of purchase on these various figures. So I think the distinctives of the book are a couple. Number one, I think the book helps students get a sense of the landscape, but without being overwhelming. And I think this is one of the hard things about the history of interpretation in both the Old and the New Testament is there's an enormous amount of information. And so in some sense, the book probably runs the danger of being reductionistic, but on the other side, I think the book is helpful because it allows students to have at least some sense of the terrain. And I also think the book is helpful because it covers pretty much, at least to my mind, some of the major figures in the modern period of biblical interpretation and scholarship. So it moves from a figure like Spinoza all the way up into a figure like Brevard Childs, who just died several years ago. So I think it gives students a sense of the broader landscape without being overwhelming to them.